gorgeous looking this morning. My goodness, look at those colors. Not mine. It's beautiful. I wonder what it is. This is a crepe myrtle, but that's, wow. Stunning, stunning. Ooh. I'm not gonna get there for that sunrise, but look at that. Beautiful colors. Sun's just coming up over top of those houses. I won't be able to get to the end of the road before it loses its brilliance. You see the rain coming down? That's what it looks like here. We get to see who's having weather. It's so beautiful. So I'm just trying to get the garbage cans in. I have to show you some garden art. It's so southwesty and so cute. Let's see if I can get license plates out of here. Right? No, not the skulls. I'm talking about the Saguaro ironwork, basically. Across the street. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's precious. Gosh, that's beautiful. I wanted to show you the front of this house. There's more rain coming down over there. I think it's probably coming all the way down. Oh, look at that. Wow. Anyway. Oh, somebody's getting ready to plump up their raised bed. This lady has the greatest raised bed. She just grows all kinds of, not single flowers, but bushes. You see, she has drip irrigation by a sprinkler, and she was sprinkling it yesterday, and it really works for her. It really does. If I go away, I might switch out to that. It's a little bit of water loss, but isn't this beautiful gravel? I wish I had it. Yes, I regret the gravel I got. I really should have got this color. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't work it out right, but I didn't. Oh, that is just so beautiful down there. I can't get there in time, so I won't run. So Arizona. Oh, look at the size of that. Whoa. Oh, that's like a prickly pear, but different. I'm sure that's a particular variety. Oh, please. This house, let's see if I can take that house number down, but so pretty. Oh, and the one next door has all these beautiful, I don't know what, vines of some kind. She probably told me what they were when I stopped and asked her one day. Oh, so cottagey. I know what this is because I had a volunteer growing in my front yard right by the house. That's a mimosa. It's a volunteer mimosa. Oh, I don't usually walk this way, but let me run around the corner here. What's happening? So this looks like a trumpet vine, but what are these things? Oh, let me do some more research. Oh, below a crepe myrtle. That's a great stucco wall. My goodness. And these beautiful Italian cypress. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh. Here in Arizona, right? This is so cottagey. They can be done. You just give it enough water. All right. Heading on down the road. They use rocks a lot here. Sometimes we buy them, like me. Sometimes we collect them. Since I have to include walks in my routine because I need to go back to walking, I need to recapture some things I used to do. Oh, that's beautiful in its form, the way it's been trimmed. Look at those guys. This is a mimosa, isn't it? Or is it a... It's a mimosa. Wow. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, I had a little one growing in my front yard. I gotta check it out. Yellow bird of paradise that are they tend to be kind of more of a wild plant. These are Rose of Sharon, I believe. Tired out in the hot sun. They're kind of big, aren't they? Stout. Okay. I found last year as I walked that weeds really start growing, and I don't necessarily mean because of monsoon. I think a lot of it's just heat. This is a very underwatered oleander. Just don't see that too awfully much. Don't see that too awfully much. They seem to do really well. I rarely see a dead oleander. Just the white. Okay. Oh, darn. Sunrise is coming, gone. I mean, it's not gone, but you just can't see it very well. It's 73 degrees right now. 50% humidity, which is making it cooler. It is going to be 100 degrees, and we're still in the excessive heat warning thing. Does it look like they're supporting that tree? I don't think it needs it anymore. Huh. I think that is a, oh gosh, do I want to say thresher, western, sun is coming on to the mountains, Wichita Mountains. I don't think I want to leave this. That's a no for me. That's a no. And I think I hear a woodpecker. Hello. You're not a woodpecker, but you're cute anyway. Look at you being so sweet. Oh, good morning. Hi, sweetie. Hi to you, too. Finding an apartment in Washington. I can't buy. It's out of my range now. My home that I bought, and I may have discussed this with you, and I apologize if I have, from the ground up in 2012, I had it built, was $240,000. It's $512,000. In 12, 13 years, prices have more than doubled. I am on what they call a fixed income. I make a good deal of money, but it's not going to get any bigger. And so I can't afford a home there. I can only afford maybe $220,000 next year if I sell this. I came here because I loved this area. I don't really know anybody here, and I'm not in the mood to know anybody anymore, but I discovered when I was visiting last time, and they greet me, we have a meal, and then they disappear to their rooms to do their things. They got lives, and I'm not in it. And there are other grandparents that do take some of their time as well. So this is not a case of me moving. Looking at these little starter cactuses, the little volunteers, really. They really look prickly in their little infancy, don't they? Trying to survive. Look at them. I think I've got a couple in my back. I'm under no illusions that the children are going to want to hang with me at all. So I could certainly chauffeur, and that is meaningful. That is meaningful, helping out. But I love this place. I can't buy up there. Couldn't buy until next year. I want to keep both. No, I'm sorry, I keep both. I want to keep this house. And I signed yesterday a lease online for a very nice apartment, very near where I used to live there. I know my stores. I'm all set. I've lived there. I'm not close to anybody there either. Well, both of my former significant others live there. One is married, one is not. There's no chance of rekindling anything in this direction, but in an emergency. It's going to cost me a lot, and there's not going to be very much play money. I don't know what I do with gardening up there. I don't know what I do with the plants for 6 months. I'm not going to have anybody look in because the only person who would is a very pathologically possessive person. You know who I'm talking about, that neighbor. You ask her for a favor and she owns you. She owns you. She's been known to call contractors on your behalf. The contractors you've hired. I mean, I've been told that woman is not to talk to me. I mean, I've got a neighbor. I love these purple prickly pear. You know, this is pretty messy not too long ago, but she got out and took care of a few things. I'm not sure I would either. Anyway, look at that. It's not in the best shape, but anyway, it's what you do with your outer plantings. And you don't really have to water them. You should sometimes. That's looks like a mimosa. All right, heading back. I'm on the verge of signing. It is only a year. I mean, I already signed, put down some deposits, but I'm pretty old to be driving 1,600 miles twice a year. However, there is a woman who lives around the corner. She is also retired military, although she has a couple more stripes than I did, as in more money in retirement. She also commutes from Pennsylvania to here. She keeps her home. I believe, though, in an odd twist, her grandchildren live here. I'm not ready to sell. I've tried the idea of Airbnbs and extended stays. I'm trying to keep people out of the camera here. Thanks for letting me process all over you. Any cheaper apartments up there? Well, you just need AC now, so they have to have AC. Even in Washington, you have to have a lot to think about. My poor 15-year-old, almost 16-year-old granddaughter's like, I think you should move back here permanently. I don't think you should be down there. She doesn't understand that I used to visit Arizona as a child every year. I went to 6th grade here somewhere, 7th grade here, another where, 8th grade even another where, some high school even another where, all in Arizona. So, hello. This woman has the most beautiful yard. This is not foreign to me. And I'd like to spend more time around my grandchildren or in another area that's familiar to me, especially because I have a great need to do something besides just wallow in my sadness. Raining this morning. I think I forgot to put lipstick on. I know, cha. The garden is just surviving. That's all I can do. Nothing exciting there. I'll show you all the plantings I ended up with taking from my friend. All these grasses. I bought him 6 for his front porch, and I didn't want him to throw them away. Everybody already got their watering this morning. You know, I've got irrigation on most of the plants outside, and it doesn't always stay. That's the problem. Sometimes it pops off. The indoor plants I thought of after I had sort of signed the lease. And I thought, what will I do with these? And I know what I'll do. I'll just pack them up and travel with them. I brought most of them out. It does seem tedious to do that every 6 months or however long I would plan on staying there. I'd rather fly. But then there's rental cars, parking cars, because our airport is an hour away. You can't even, around here, there's no Uber, anything to the airport. So lots to think about. I have to make that decision pronto. I don't want to lose this either. I used to be sad when I went away from here before I bought a home. I had to figure out a way. Paying much attention out here in the garden because it's so hot. I do have a new watermelon there. That's good. There's one there. I haven't bagged up. I had a bad experience with one going bad. And I didn't know it, and a bunch of horrible animals flew out of the bottom of it. I mean, I don't mean rats. I mean, yeah, they all feel pretty good. Bees or a wasp. It was horrible. Yeah. It's just kind of that time of year where the garden feels like too much. I'll start pulling these things up. I don't have any clips out here right now. It's kind of fun watching it grow on the ground. I've never done that. I have to go get some clips. Look at that going up the side there. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it's going way over there. Are you kidding? How far did that thing go? Oh, look. What a happy thing. Still, I don't like it being over here. I don't know. That's so cute. Wow. This is pretty long. I'm gonna string this guy up, maybe. Oh, he's heavy. He needs a bag. Okay. I just put him down for now until I get a bag, but I didn't want I don't want this on the ground. It's interesting that the one on the ground is the one that was growing. I guess that's something to be said. What do we got here? What is that? Oh, it's big. That is a carpenter bee. I believe. No, it's not. Let's memorize. Let's take some photos. There we go. Oh, he's in there. Some kind of big beetle. We better go find out what he is, huh? Okay. Wow, look at him. He's actually kind of cute. I hope he's gonna go. Whoa! These tomatoes just kind of fall off. They do ripen inside, by the way, if you were wondering. I don't really have to pull them. It's been very prolific. Still don't have any peppers. Just too hot, I think. Too hot. Although I do have some gypsy peppers. Finally got some of those after I broke that poor plant. Nothing on the purple Cherokee. I think it's just, it's either too hot or it just doesn't